All right, good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and I'm here with the team. I'm here with WD, and I'm here with Miss Pretty Carly. How are y'all doing on this wonderful weekend?
Man, I'm doing pretty all right. I see the same schedule is here, so we gonna get into that.
I'm excited.
Well, that's good to hear. Who That Nation. We hope you enter your work week ended well. Basically tonight we're going to break down our schedule that just came out and give our thoughts and opinions on it. But before we do that, we want to give a shout out to everyone that's tuned in. We can get to these comments right quick. Of course, we got the OG Jerry Port in the building, giving us a shout out.
Shout out to you, Jerry.
And then shout out to Byron Usain. Said, what's up, fam? CBWD, who that ready for the 21? Shout out to you, fam.
Shout out to you, Byron.
Who else we got? We got Christopher Favor. Said, how y'all doing? Who that? Man, we're doing good.
Pretty all right. Pretty all right. Shout out to you, Christopher. Shout out to you, John.
All right. Then we got John Thompson said, who that? So we'll get back to the comment section very soon. So basically how the show going to go tonight, Who That Nation, we just going to break down the schedule. What we're going to do, we're going to break it down to the bye week, give our thoughts on a record, and then we're going to give our thoughts as a group of four. So after the bye week, we'll start going in groups of four till we break it down. And then we can open up the lines, take a few calls, and get y'all's thoughts and opinions on schedule, the toughness of it, what y'all thinking about it, and hopefully we get a few, division rival callers, or maybe some people that we got to play this year, fans of people we play this year. So that's how it's going to go. So
Yuck.
As you can see, the schedule is out. Pretty sure y'all got a hold of it. NFL.com has this the 10th ranked toughest schedule in the league. So let's just go ahead and get started and see how we think about it. On September the 12th, 425, we open up against the Green Bay Packers. And I just want to say this right quick. Before we get into the schedule, I'm going to just keep it all the way hot because honestly, in my opinion, I don't think we're ready, as a whole unit to go out there and compete yet because we don't even know who the quarterback going to be. Quarterback position is unclear. We don't know the situation of Sean. So I'm going to be realistic about it. Let's go ahead. We got the Green Bay Packers. They coming to our crib, 325 Central. How y'all think we're gonna fry out that game? Assuming Aaron Rodgers come back.
Honestly, before all of that, I just want to say I'm so grateful that we're going to have a preseason because I feel like we've taken it for granted up until we didn't have it anymore, and we see now how much in preseason it really helps going into the regular season for our newcomers because last year gave a lot of rookies a hard time. They didn't have a preseason, so I'm happy the preseason is back. As far as Green Bay Packers goes, I really don't know what to think yet. I don't know if they're going to have Aaron Rodgers or not. So we don't know if we're going to see a different offense being led by a different quarterback. I don't know who our quarterback is going to be. I don't even know how our lineup is going to be outside of, Michael Thomas and Elvin Kamara. So if I have to give off top of my head, I feel like we're going to win that game. I'm not being biased on that. I just feel like we're just the more complete team if I'm going off of what I've seen last year. Because I can't quite judge James yet because we've only seen him make one or two plays. So I don't know what kind of offense he's going to lead with the weapons that he has, but I'm going to.
I think you cut out, Carly. I don't know if you finished, but it sounded like you cut out.
Oh, I don't know where I cut off at then.
It might have been right at the end.
I'm giving us a win for that game.
Okay.
I see us winning that one.
And listen up, A-Rod retire. They ain't respecting you, dog. They ain't giving you another receiver. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. A-Rod, just retire, bro. They don't got no respect for you. They drafted your replacement. Just go home, spend time with the family. Oh wait. Either way, man. How I feel about that, bro? I feel like I don't know what to expect. I mean, of course, we probably won't have Sean that game. And again, like looking back at our quarterbacks, I mean, clearly Jameis is going to be starting. Whoever debating that, I just don't know what to tell you. Jameis is going to be our starting QB, whether you like it or not. I just don't know what to expect. So I can't really put down a W or L for that game. But what I will say, I think that would be a pretty fun game to watch because, I mean, hey, the Superdome is going to be packed for the first time in over a year. So can't wait for that.
Right. Green Bay, A-Rod coming to town. I'm not iffy on our corner back position. Not knowing how Debo gonna fare out. So I'm gonna just go with a L. I think that
God damn, CB.
I'm gonna go with an L that game. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be an L because I'm just unsure, how cornerback position gonna fare out. It's gonna take, and honestly, it's gonna take, one of these young guys stepping up, opposite Lattimore. P-Rob he stepped in, done a good job last year at times, but we're going up against a mastermind, with A-Rod. I'm just assuming that he's there. So that's that game. And then we go to Carolina next. I would definitely be at that game, 30 minutes from my hometown. So I will be in the building. And I think we're gonna get a W. Carolina, Sam Darnold gonna be their quarterback. So basically, I don't think he's gonna be as good as Teddy. I know someone was saying he it's the system he's in and stuff like that. But I mean, I just saw a few games of him playing. Some, a lot of that was on him. It didn't necessarily have nothing to do with the pieces. So I don't think he's going to improve that team much. I don't think they're going to improve much as a team. So I think we're gonna get the W that game.
I don't know about that one, CB. I think they pissed at us. We sat up there and we trolled with Tommy Stevens. Look, man, he got. I get it, when you draft players, you gotta wait for them to develop and all that stuff. I think they feel a little bit disrespected though. They got J.C. Horn. They picked up what's his name? Terrence Marshall, man. It seemed like the players we wanted, man. It seemed like they got us back, bro. I think they pissed. They loading up. I know it takes a time for a team to gel, but I think that's going to be a really, really competitive game. And it's one of those week 2 away games that give us issues. And I'm just going to say, bro, like, I don't know what Kirk talking about, but.
Yeah, he talking about that draft. That's why he's saying my boy CB back.
Shit, I'm not.
Back normal. Oh man. So you're not sure? You unsure of that game?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be. I think Carolina is going to finally get that defense back, man. I'm not saying they're going to have a top defense, but I think they are going to have that defense that give us a little bit of issues, Because, I mean, they lowered their line last year, and they was also young, but now they got a secondary now. And I think they got a few better linebackers right now. So I just think it's going to be a tough game. And really, I'm just going to leave it up to you and Carly on giving L's and W's because right now I just don't know what to say about this team. There's just a lot of uncertainty right here.
I feel you. What you thinking, Carly?
Nah. See, I think you saying you wagging shit for that WD because really, you should just have fun with it and just say W or L. I'm just gonna have to say, all right, week one, I'm gonna give us a. I'm gonna say hell with it. I'm gonna give us an L, man. I know y'all hate that, but I see an L, and I'm gonna say week 2 W. Just to have fun with it.
All right. Carla, what's your thoughts on the Panthers?
I see us going in there, and I see us winning. I know sometimes for the past few years, we've been having a hard time coming out 2-0. We've always lost the first or the second game. But right now, I just don't see us losing to Green Bay or the Carolina Panthers. I know with a division game, we always tend to play each other a whole lot harder because we know each other so well. But that's where we also get our advantages at, because Carolina is going to have so many new pieces rotating into their lineup that they don't know us that well as well. I think they would know with these new additions that they have. As far for us, the people that we drafted in this draft, they're not guys that's going to just come in and instantly, get in the lineup. I'm hoping they make a difference, but I don't think that they will. I think that our starting lineup will still be the same. I don't think that anyone that we drafted is going to be a starter. So we still, technically, in my opinion, will still be that same team that knows Carolina just a little bit too well for their own good. As where Carolina, they need the guys that they drafted to make their team better and to start, which is going to be why a preseason is going to be good for everybody. But I feel like we're definitely going to take this win because we know them just like the back of our hands.
And you know what I hate? The fact that we beat them 4 times in a row. And I would say we probably beat them, maybe. I can't. We beat them a lot of times out of the past, 7, 8. They probably only got like 2 wins out of it. I just get worried about those streaks right there. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that we on a 4-game win streak versus them. Maybe is it 5? Is it?
Doesn't matter no more though, because I don't look at none of that no more unless our goal is getting to the Super Bowl streaks and all that. I don't care about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like we beat, like when we beat Tampa Bay both times and then lose them in the playoffs, that gutted my soul. So I don't care about streaks. I don't care about none of that. I care about wins.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're gonna win against the Panthers.
Okay, so moving on to New England, we go up to Foxborough, week 3. Week 3, I got us getting a hard W. New England this offseason, they was very active. They got a lot of pieces up there, and I think Cam gonna be playing with a chip on his shoulder. But I believe by week 3, I think we're gonna start off slow defensively at the cornerback position. If Sean is gone, by that time, I'm thinking Sean is probably going to be back, and that's gonna help us out. We're gonna win. Cam ain't never just lit us up like that anyway. So yeah, I think we're gonna pull this game out. It's gonna be a tough one though.
I hate what you just said, CB.
But what was that?
No, I just say when you say Cam Newton never let us up, shit. Sometimes, man, with that bad defense, man, he did. But I mean, that was time we blew him out, though. That was time we blew him out. But yeah, I think we owed him one, man, for the last few times. I know it was with Brady, but I think we owed him, especially last time because they came to Superdome and they kicked our ass. And really, we could talk about, that was with Brady with them, but I felt like they had a good defense too. So, yeah, I think we owe them, man. Belichick, they gonna always have that defense that competes, but I think we definitely gonna get the W here. I think Sean is gonna show his ass to in Frontville, man. I think he's gonna pull that one out.
Okay. I think we're gonna get the W, but I'm just like you, WD. I am so excited to see Belichick versus Sean Payton, the masterminds of coaches, just to see what they're going to pull out their playbooks. And, I think it's going to be a tough W for us because, again, Cam Newton, he may be new to their system just with a year under his belt or so, but he's not new to facing the Saints, because we have to remember our defense haven't really changed much since Cam Newton left Carolina. So it's not like he doesn't know what he's getting into because our team really didn't change much. So I think that they're going to use that to their advantage. And I think that we're going to get the W, but it won't be an easy one.
If there's any time Cameron Jordan shows up, it's definitely against Cam Newton.
The battle of the Cams.
Yeah, they can't stand each other.
Yeah, I want to say a few things about him, but I ain't gonna get off topic. The haircuts. I think he done lost his swag. He got rid of the dreads last year. Production went down. Then he switched it up again. He should have just kept the dreads, but it's all good. Then we got
that man tripping.
we got the Giants and then Washington to close it out for the bye week. So for the Giants, I think we get a W there. Look like they committing to Daniel Jones. They signed Galloway. They signed him up there. So they got a number one receiver. Ingram pretty good, and their defense is solid.
Yeah, it's very solid.
Yeah.
But the reason why we got a chance is their quarterback. So
right. So yeah, I believe that one's gonna be a W. It's at the crib, and I just think we're gonna get a W. We got the fans back this year, so our home field. I think we definitely got to get it back this year. That has to be expressed. We got to get that juice back in the Superdome.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, man. This 5-week stretch is very doable. It's very doable to at least get 5-0. Will we get 5-0? I seriously doubt that. But 4-1 would be fine. 4-1 would be fine.
Yeah. Green Bay really the only tough one.
You sure about that?
that in New England, yeah, that one in New England. Carolina, I think we're gonna get them this first one.
I
forgot the Washington football team. I believe we're gonna beat them as well. They're not set at quarterback. If Honey keep moving.
Man, look, man. I'm just saying,
going to be competing.
CB, man, you gotta understand, man. Saints don't do well against these rookie. Well, I know he's not a rookie no more, but these fresh QBs, man, it's just especially the ones that can run. It's like there's something about these QBs, man. Man, look, it's just something about them, bro. I don't know what it is with the Saints. It's not even about when we had bad defenses. Like, look what happened with Jalen Hurts last season, man. I just don't know what it is with this team and these fresh quarterbacks. And like we're the fresh meat, man.
Not really fresh quarterbacks, any mobile quarterback, honestly. They just don't do well against quarterbacks that actually knows how to use their feet.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Really, well, they do a poor. Just by history, they do a very poor job of scouting. Like the rookie quarterbacks going out there for the first time, they really don't know too much about them. That's been a track record.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Nah, yeah, we do struggle against mobile quarterbacks, but I stand by what I said because as good as Herbert was, hell, Herbert, they really should have won that game, but I ain't trying to get into that too much. But really, just in general, a lot of these fresh quarterbacks, they do, like, even if they're not mobile, they just, I don't know, they just have success versus the Saints. I hate it, but
right. Okay, so the Giants, a W. Washington, I still think we get the W. They defense solid though. They defense is crazy. They had a top 3 defense.
I will say this, just like with Philadelphia last year, what we can't do is drop losses to these NFC teams because it costs us in the playoffs, and then we have to depend on other teams in other scenarios just for us to get a top seed, and I don't care if they're in the NFC East, we cannot lose to any team in the NFC because those things are crucial, and it comes in the playoff scenarios. They do matter when you lose to people in your conference.
Exactly.
So we can't. Green Bay, everybody in NFC, we can't lose to these guys. The guys in the NFC, in the AFC, like the, Tennessee Titans and Buffalo Bills. I hope we don't lose to those guys, but if we do, it won't cost us like it would if we lose to teams in the NFC. So we have to actually put that into consideration as a team and understand how big those losses could cost us come playoff time.
Right.
I really do hate playing in Washington. Last time I know we got blown out, but that was in one of those 79 seasons.
Oh no!
I mean, and then
the game I seen us play, we came back and beat them.
Yeah, that 2009. That was the game that was destined to show that Saints are definitely going to the Super Bowl. That was the game that
Oh, I'm talking about more recent than that. Remember when it was beating us and we came back in the fourth quarter with like
that was in the Superdome.
Oh, you talking about on the road in Washington? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were just talking about like just facing them in general.
Nah, we've been kicking that ass the past few times in the Superdome. Breeze setting records and stuff, yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, hey, Washington, they give us problems out there for whatever reason.
Give us problems, honestly, because we're so stubborn and spoiled to the warmthness of the dorm. So it also plays a good part. I'm gonna say it plays a big part when we're going on the road and the time of year that we're going on the road.
Yeah.
Right. So let's read a few of these comments right quick, and then we can get going. Got Vaughn in the building. Said, "Who that?"
Shout out to you, Vaughn.
Who that to you, fam? Jerry said, on that Payton Turner DN pick, I'm cool with that."
He cool now. Huh?
Shout out to dude Kurt. He said, A-Rod, no Adams might not be with the squad. That's true. That's a tricky situation right there. If A-Rod at the point where he's saying he out, man, I can't see him changing his mind. When you draft another quarterback like that, they got some type of plan. You're not drafting him just that high just for him to sit until A-Rod retire. So that's what he's thinking about. Jesus will save us. Shout out to you. Said, who that? Who that to you, fam? So we're going 13-4, but worst case 11-6. It's secondary. Don't stay on the field. That's my biggest concern. And honestly, I think it can get very ugly out there if it doesn't get addressed. I think the staff was lazy. They've been lazy at that spot. From the Sean incident all the way into now.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So, man, you ain't confident in PG on the outside? Let me stop, man. Move on, bro.
Yeah, we got it. It's just like we got to embrace it, even though we know how trash the dude is on the outside.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, well we can move forward. Jerry said I was looking forward to seeing Trill Williams after this, but then.
Yeah, and look, I understand he was like the number one undrafted free agent that everybody was looking at, but like I was saying last show, that's why you really not. I just, at least I don't pay attention to a specific undrafted. Really, I wait till until we see all of them at preseason and whatnot, and then I make a judgment. But I just don't ever like single out a undrafted free agent because you never know. Sometimes few players they can get spotlights, and one undrafted that we was not, we didn't expect to like stand out. They just make the team, But in this case, I mean, that's very unfortunate because he failed the medical. So,
all right. Okay, so we can start moving forward and forth. And just sum it up like that. Um, let's see. So we got the bye week. I'll say 4-1. 4-1. We take a L. Green Bay. And then we come back from the bye week 4-1. Good position. Then we got Seattle, Tampa, Division Atlanta game, and then the Titans. So we got a tough 3-game stretch. I know, the Titans, that we should be good that game, but I know that the next 3 weeks after that coming up, we got Seattle, Tampa, and the Falcons. That's gonna be a tough 3-game stretch. And I'll just add Tennessee in there.
Oh man.
What's your thoughts on these 4 teams? Yo, these 4 teams.
Shit, man. The Seattle game. I don't know, man. I mean, Seattle ain't really that team we feared like that. Now, the last time we played them, I mean, Kamara, he went off. Now I understand it's totally different teams because now they got some good ones in their secondary. Now they got Quandre Diggs and Jamal Adams. So I mean, look, man, it's gonna be a tough game. Being on the road, it's hard to play in Seattle. Last time we beat them in the rain, but we know it's tough. And you gotta think about it. The fact that it's been over a year since having packed stadiums and stuff. Just like for us, it's gonna be the same for them, man. He ready to wild out, get loud, So that's gonna be a tough game, and honestly, I just don't know what to expect, CB. I really don't.
Yeah, that defense turned it around the latter part of last season. So I'm gonna look at them as a very solid defense. Cause they started out trash. I guess they had to get their feet wet. Everybody on one accord, but yeah, they defense solid. And we got to deal with Russ. He's back smiling again in the Seattle locker room. So that
they fixed the line.
That's a fairy tale story to me. A dream that was just like a heaven sent dream, and it found out it was just a dream. It wasn't reality, but got to deal with him. So that's gonna be an issue. But I will say this with Russ, like we've been kind of containing him pretty good, honestly. He hasn't been that same Russ that we know him to be, when he played us in the past few matchups.
And the last game, what played a huge part in that. I mean, our defense was good, especially that 5-game stretch. But Davenport, Mr. 2 first, man. He showed up. He set the edge, and really Russell couldn't do it. And we didn't really sack him. It was really aggravating. He was doing all that scrambling, and we didn't sack him. But the fact we was moving him, man, we was doing a damn good job. My whole thing is,
can you say that again right quick before you continue? What was his name?
Davenport, Marcus Davenport. I might be speaking French, I'm not too familiar with that name either. But Marcus Davenport, I think he did his part that game. Would like that guy to come back whenever he can, but you know what the deal is.
Yeah.
But my question, did they fix the whole line though? I'm saying Wilson, he's all smiles, right? Did he fix the line?
That's true. I don't remember them signing no solid pieces on the line. Well, I think they did sign. I done forgot. Because really, I was just during that time that they signed the guy. I forgot his name. I was just waiting on the Russ news. So, but they did sign somebody for the line, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough to get it done. But we see.
Hey, and don't forget, we sitting up here talking about cornerbacks. I mean, Biden Lattimore should be back, but DK Metcalf and we got Tyler Lockett, man.
I'm gonna give us. I'm gonna give us a W. I think we're gonna pull that one out.
Ooh. Hey, we gonna honestly, I
really I gotta choose one. I gotta choose one. So
we gonna need one, man. We gonna need one.
Then after that, we got Tampa Bay coming to the Superdome. As far as them coming to New Orleans, right now we done lost that home field advantage. So I know everybody excited about the fans coming back, but we as fans that's gonna be at the game, we got to do something about it. We got to create that environment again. Because this Tampa Bay Buccaneers squad came to the crib and they came marching in.
It's like
So
this, man. It's like we know we ain't scared of this team, bro. I understand
no,
we lost, we lost pieces. We lost some, you know, pieces that really made us that team that was probably supposed to go to the Super Bowl. But make no mistake about it, man. We still got some of those. We still got the edge rushers. We don't have Trey Hendrickson, but we still got people to get after the line. I know the line played better at the end of the season. That's how they really played key along with Tom Brady, finally, gelling into the system. I guess they also took some elements from Patriots, But I'm just saying, man, like we know about this team, man. And I know this. I expect that game to be it's going to be a very fired up game because of how it went down. We blew them out the first two times, and third time, I feel like it don't even matter because it basically didn't. And I mean, hey, I'm telling you, this is going to be a heated game. I expect some fights. I expect stuff to happen, man. Michael Thomas, Carlton Davis. This is a healthy Michael Thomas. I know Thomas got something to say after Carlton Davis was running his mouth. It's gonna get real interesting. We got a QB with an arm now. That can throw the ball deep now. So hey, man, get ready to lock and load, man. I think Deontay Harris. I really think he wants to ball this game because he was balling in that playoff game and he got hurt. So I just know both sides. I just know both sides are gonna be very anxious about this game. The thing I hate about it, I think that Seattle game is a Monday night game. So that means we're going to have the shorter week. We're going to have 6 days to prepare for that game. Yeah, man. This game is going to be fun. We know Jameis wants to get his revenge as well. Levante David, as good of a player he is, he's a beast of a linebacker. But I will say, he know what the deal is. He know that the Saints smacked him around so many other times. You know what I'm saying? Despite winning that playoff game, he knows what the deal is. So if they think that they're gonna come in the Superdome and do what they want to, they know they're wrong. Because I'm just saying they should know we got it out for them. And why they are a good team, I'm just saying I expect they match this intensity. I'm gonna give us a W this game.
Okay. I'm gonna read this super chat right quick. We got us a super chat. Shout out to Jesus will save us for the $5 donation. He said, "How often do you guys stream?" Really, the off season, the free agency been kind of dry. So we really wasn't active participants. So we was kind of about once a week. But it's gonna start, being at least twice a week now that activities are starting to ramp up. I know players is holding out right now, but it's going to start being a lot of activity going on, and we both have content that we'll be putting on the channel. So we'll definitely have some content coming out. So y'all just stay tuned.
And I'm gonna just say recently, it's been once a week. So.
All right. So shout out to you, Jesus will save us for the $5 donation.
Shout out to you, man, and Jesus will definitely save us.
Right. But okay, yeah, the Tampa. I think we get a W. I agree with that because the way they play defense against us, they ain't gonna be able to do that this time. Jameis, he gonna have a chip on his shoulder. He's gonna be ready to play. I mean, if you bring the defense up like that, that's you can't do that no more. Really, no teams can do that no longer. So, that's the positive I see. Like I said, I know we hurting that receiver, not gonna get off track right here. I'm just saying, I know we don't have the most depth at receiver for specifically number 2. but I think we got some pieces that can still make the train go.
Oh shit, you agree with me there? You finally agree with me there?
Oh, about the number 2, I believe no. If Deontay if he can stay healthy, I believe he can be a number 2 receiver. Yeah, I stand by that. He just he flashy, man. He not afraid. He gotta put on some weight. Because like you were saying, Tyreek, he's a smaller receiver too, but he got some mass on him. He not no little 160-pound guy. He got some. He beefed up a little bit. So, but
But yeah,
yeah, I
man.
mean, Tampa. I think we'll win that game.
Man, I think we're gonna be fired up that game, bro. We're gonna be fired up that game. So
Right. And John Thompson said, "Can we buy a T-shirt soon?" Yes, sir. Let me put the link.
if you're on YouTube, the
On the
link
bottom
should be
of
in the description. It should be in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description on the YouTube page, the Facebook page, and the Twitter page. And shout out to Miss Carly for getting the items together for the store. And she's also making some pecan candy. You guys do not want to miss out on that. She's doing a heck of a job making those items. So yeah, John Thompson, that's where you can get the shirt set. All right, click it off. But okay, Tampa a W. Now let's get on to Atlanta and Tennessee. Atlanta rival game. Matt Ryan. I'm not sure how Matt Ryan going to approach this season. I mean, he going into the season kind of like, do they really want me, or because if one of them quarterbacks would have dropped to him, they was gonna go get him. So is Matt Ryan really, all the way in with the team? And even if he is, like, I won't be, mad at it because we used to making them fold when we play him. He not torching us like that. I just say he turns the ball over a lot versus us. He turned the ball over, and we get pressure on him. So we've been having a field day with him. So far,
Man, listen,
we good.
Julio Jones. This team does not they do not respect you. You should leave, man. Ask for a trade, Julio. They do not respect you, man. That's all I'm gonna say. As far as Atlanta go as a whole, they got they got that tight end. I mean, what else did they do? I think they picked up a solid safety. Their defense is still whack. I think they don't got no edge players. I know they probably, they really. I don't understand why they even let Keanu Neal go. It might be because of his injuries and KZ. I don't think they really got that much better in the secondary. They picked up Eric Harris, and like I said, they drafted their safety and whatnot. I just don't expect their defense to improve that much. I mean, hell, their O-line really still ain't improving that much. Real talk, like, I know the Saints haven't did much this offseason, so it felt like I can't really talk as much smack. But when it comes to Atlanta, I can talk smack, and I don't know why they have the audacity for their social media to run like what is up with them, bro? Like, okay, as y'all can see, the background picture, the logo is upside down, both times. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know what it is. They talk all this noise about all these other teams, man. I mean, no, they don't talk about any other team. Like, they don't talk about Tampa, they don't talk about Panthers. But when it comes to us, they got all this shit to say, and I just don't know why. It's like, bro, we swept y'all with Taysom at quarterback last season. What's like, right. You have no luxury to talk. I don't get it. Like, what we basically ain't even a rivalry right now. And I know they're gonna bring up this all-time series where we got a 2-game lead. But understand this: a few years ago, when we brought up that lead, we was up like what? They was up by like 6 games. It's down to 2 now. All we gotta do is sweep them one more time, and we tie in the series. So it's like, what more do they have to say? I guess they're gonna talk about Jameis. I think Jameis had success versus Atlanta too. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I real talk, bro. I know our defense is better than theirs. Their defense is like, if anything, I think at best, it would probably be ranked from 18 to 20 at best. Yeah. I just don't see it, bro. At O-line, bro, we got the edge players. Like, even if we talking about Cameron Jordan, it's not the same Cameron Jordan as he once was. Davenport being lackluster. They both show up versus Atlanta. Ayamada shows up versus Atlanta. I like our chances versus Atlanta. Who's their running back?
Todd Gurley.
No, I think Todd Gurley is gone.
Word.
1 year contract, right? I don't think Todd Gurley with them anymore.
Oh my goodness.
And I forgot he was with them last year. And I know I forgot what running back. I don't think it was Edo Smith or maybe it was Brian, whatever his last name was. But he was talking that smack like we wasn't popping them last season. So it's like I don't know what the deal is with these guys, bro.
That's crazy. To me, honestly, as far as like name on paper on the offensive side, especially at receiver, they should have made something, shake way more. But they coaching staff is horrible. They front office is horrible. The guy leading them in the locker room, Matt Ryan, it's no way you have. I mean, I know we hate him and stuff, but you gotta respect Julio when he's healthy. We know he a dog. The same with Calvin Ridley. That 1-2 punch, it definitely didn't expand like it should have. So that just goes to tell like the whole organization is horrible.
I tell you what, Terry. I think Terry's setting them up. I think Terry's setting them up, man.
Because I think I really can't say nothing about Keanu niggas. He been battling injuries, with concussions. They might be setting them boys up.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even know Mike Davis went to the Falcons. He did? Oh, I ain't scared of him either. Damari gonna put a pop on his ass. It don't matter.
And Atlanta want to beat us, man. They want to beat us. Why is was it last year or the year before? You get the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. You're doing business with the same, sponsor that we have, and then, now you're getting one of our front office guys. He it was a promotion, but still you getting guys. You trying to copy us or something? Really, the division. I ain't gonna say Temple, but Carolina trying to do that too. Everybody trying to copy us in the division.
I tell you what, if this season stinks for the New Orleans Saints, we won't be last because Atlanta will be. I'm just saying that's if we don't do good this season.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we got a W with Atlanta. Okay, Tennessee, that's my brother squad. I would definitely be out there in Nashville, squaring up with some of the Titan fans. After we get that W against them. I seen he made a comment, we're gonna take a couple calls, if you want to be one of those callers, B, you can call in and give us your thoughts on that. But when we played them last time, here you go. He said, "Laugh now, cry later." When D. Henry running the train on y'all.
No, I ain't worried about no Henry. If anything, I would be worried about. I think their defense got better. That's why I think their defense got better. I ain't worried about Henry. I know we lost some stuff. We lost Malcolm Brown, but I'm not worried about Derrick Henry. I'm not. And then it's gonna be it's week 10. Because I know usually late in the season, I feel like there's a time where he just slows down. But I'm not worried about Derrick Henry. I'm not. I think we still got our guys up front like Davion Yamada, DeMario. I like our chances versus Derrick Henry. AJ Brown is a beast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, honestly, as a whole, I am kind of worried about the game, especially the fact that it's in Tennessee. I just think their defense got better, and I think that's why they're going to be a better team. Because that defense was trash last season. That's why they were hilarious to me. That defense was trash. Now Caleb Farley, I know he's obviously he was supposed to be what he's considered the top.
To be a son.
Yeah, he's a what? Look, man, he was in position to take him, so I mean, I'm just saying, like, Caleb Farley, he was supposed to be the best cornerback coming out the draft. Now, I know he talking that noise. He seemed like he want that smoke. We'll see if he be ready for that smoke. But, yeah, man, honestly, I don't know how to feel about this game. I'm kind of worried about the game. I think this is one of the road games that I will be worried about. I know you want to win this game bad because of, just because because of Double-U.D and whatnot. But yeah, man, I think this is gonna be a tough game right here to win.
Right.
I would love to snack Derrick Henry around. I would love to, see if our defense step up to the. I know they can step up to the task, and I'm telling you, I think it'll be fun watching DeMario get to his guy, bro. Because yeah, man, I mean, I've never seen a running back truck DeMario. You know what I'm saying?
I hadn't either. Yeah,
I've never seen a running back make DeMario bounce back, man. So I'm just saying, I think that's gonna be a matchup to see right there.
Right. So I got us getting a W. I got us getting a W that game. The running game is gonna be, they running game gonna be a problem. And then once you get the running game started, you can start play action. You can start the play action game and mixing it up. So I think our defense is gonna show up for him, but that game is definitely gonna come down to our corners. Because I think we're gonna game plan for Henry. Anthony Brown, he's a lengthy receiver. Sean does very well with kind of lengthy receivers. So I think Sean gonna hold his own and contain them. No far as on the opposite side, we'll see. I'm really nervous. I'm starting to get real nervous about that other side because it has hurt us in the past. But yeah, I think that's how the game going to unfold. It's going to come down to, our DBs making plays, holding their own, staying with their receivers. If not, it could be a long day.
Honestly, you know what? If we're going to talk about the DBs, we can talk about that every game. It don't sound – if we what I'm saying? If we looking at that, whoever that second cornerback is, man, look. That might be the where this team stands at, man. We sitting up here talking about, how James is gonna look and whatnot. It might be that. It just might be that. We've been here before.
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you. Just saying we've done witness, that scenario happens where the QB plays well, and the DB game is very weak. We done went through that before, so. Regardless of what Jameis does, which I believe he going to excel. If he win the position, well, he gonna win. I'm gonna stop even saying that battle, and it's nothing against Taysom, but yeah, even if Jameis have a good season, our DB still gotta play well, and I think that's what it's gonna fall down to. Okay, so before we move forward, just want to give you guys a little
Man, make sure y'all hit up that like button too.
All right. And make sure y'all go check out the store. The link is scrolling down at the bottom. Miss Carly doing her thing with, the items that she has for the store. So y'all go check that out. Okay. This comment is interesting. Jesus was Savior said, I think Paulson and Debo would be a nice addition, but not deep enough yet. Agreed. When Mickey was having this post draft press conference and they asked about him, do you see him as an instant starter? When you kind of hesitant. I mean, we know anything can happen with draft picks. That's just like Marcus Callaway last year, Deontay here. We know what can happen. But at least going into the situation with going into the training camp, they will Mickey, don't see him, being the guy right off. His response didn't tell me that. His response was kind of like he's going to be a developmental guy. Somebody that develops into that. Maybe a year. Playing a nice role, subbing in a lot, getting some snaps, and then develop into that role. But I just don't see how that can be possible when we don't even have somebody that can be the number 2.
Yikes. I'm sorry, I had to say that. No, that was definitely suitable for that predicament. No, it's funny. It's funny. But,
yeah, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, man.
I'm going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, look. I hate to bring it up. I hate to bring his name up. But remember when the Saints were bold enough to start undrafted Devontae Harris versus the Minnesota Vikings in 2017? Yikes. All right, moving on.
Okay, now we got Philly. Now we're getting into late in the season. We got Philly, we got Buffalo, the Cowboys, the Jets.
Woo! I can't wait for that Jets game because I feel like we're gonna win that one.
Right. So those four games, see, Philly, they unsure what they're gonna do at quarterback, which I really don't understand that, but I won't go into depth with that. I think we'll get Philly. Buffalo gonna be a tough one. I think we're gonna take an L against Buffalo. Buffalo is Super Bowl ready. They Super Bowl ready, so I believe we'll take an L against them.
Damn, not on Thanksgiving though, CB.
I think on Thanksgiving, man, we're gonna have to look toward family members. In that game, on kind of keep our eyes this way a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
At least right now, at this
point. Man, I wanted to try some Buffalo, man.
Okay, man. Then Dallas. Let's see, Dallas. I think we can pull that one out. And by the way, Dallas linebacker game is looking crazy. At least on paper.
First of all, Dan Quinn. We know if he had bad defenses. The thing with Dan Quinn is you can at least expect that their defense is going to play fast. Whether it's bad or not, they're going to at least play fast. And with those linebackers, I think they on to something now. Secondary wise, they might not, be all that, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Thing about Dallas is I just hate the fact that I feel like sometimes we lose every other game versus Dallas. Like we win. Sometimes we blow them out. Sometimes we win a close game. And then there's sometimes that game where we lose versus them. I hate that pattern, but in this case, I mean, we got to play the Eagles, we got to play the Buffalo, and the Cowboys. I would hope we win one of those games. The Eagles, you can't look past the Eagles. Look what Jalen Hurts did to us last season. Oh yeah, by the way, not to mention they actually got a quality number 1 receiver now. So, yikes.
Oh boy. Okay, so
I don't
let's
know what she's
see.
writing down, but it sure it's intimidating.
Okay, so I had us losing against Buffalo. Philly, I I think we can win that one. Dallas, I'm gonna give us.
Hey, this is a tough ass stretch,
I'm gonna
man.
give us a. I'm gonna give us a W.
This is a tough stretch, man.
Yes,
That's
I'm
a
just looking at it, man. Like it's really gonna be hell. Like
damn.
coming off that bye week,
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, Buffalo, division game against the Falcons, which we know we do good against them, but it's still a division game.
Yeah, you know there's times when
Tennessee,
we
right?
yeah.
Tennessee, Eagles, Bills, Cowboys. Get a
And
little
look,
slap with the Jets.
I know what people are gonna say about the Jets. You know, sometimes, especially on the road, Saints lose to those teams you ain't supposed to lose to. Look, man, the Jets, I swear, I don't give a crap what anybody sees. If we were to lose to the Jets, bro, just throw the whole season in the trash, man. Like, just throw the whole season in the trash. I'm like dead serious. Like, there's no way, man. There's no way, man. I'm just saying.
I feel you. Okay, so that 4 game stretch, W, ALL. I got us going 2-2 in that stretch. Got us losing against the Bills and the Cowboys. I hate to say it. I hate to say it like that. But if
Not gonna,
Dallas, if their linebacker core can put pieces together, I don't
hey,
know what the defense they're running. It got obviously got to be a 4-3. You got Van Der Esch, Jalen, then Michael Parsons. So
man, look, I don't want to be too pessimistic right here. You know, I've been given some bad streaks. So I'm gonna give a good streak right here. I'm just gonna say, hey man, we 3-0 on Thanksgiving night. So, well, I think we plan on Thanksgiving day, right? I think we playing early that day.
Thanksgiving, it's the night game.
It's a night game. Okay.
Yeah, it's 6:20 Central.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, hey, we 3-0 then. So
Okay, so then we end the season out. We got Tampa. You know that's gonna be an important game. Tampa, the Dolphins, the Panthers, and then the Falcons.
I think we're gonna lose that Tampa game. I think the fact that we're gonna be on the road, they're like, oh man, Saints, they smacked us around again. Uh, they gotta make a run. You know, they of course they want to be the class of the NFC once again. I just think they're gonna feel like they're gonna have to run the table once again. So yeah, I think this is a game we're gonna slip up and lose. I hate to say that, you know, because I don't want to lose to them mofo's, but I just think we're gonna split with them, man.
All right, I got you, Jared. Yeah, that Thanksgiving game is 7:20, not 6:20. Okay, so let's see. The 4 games we talking about the Buccaneers, Dolphins, Panthers, and Falcons to close it out. I believe I had us winning the first matchup. I had us losing the first matchup. So I think we're gonna split. We're gonna win this one. The Dolphins, I think we're gonna get a W. The Panthers, a W. The Falcons, we're split. So I got us going 2-2 on this stretch. 2-2
The
on this
Dol-
stretch.
I would say the Dolphins are an interesting team. They're an interesting team.
I agree.
I mean, it was looking good, and I mean, last season, like at times, but you know what I'm saying? I know they trying to see as far as
It's
QB go.
definitely a team you can't sleep on. It's definitely one of those teams that will creep up on you if you slack up, which is, I know we could say any team when it comes to the Saints, but this Dolphins team, when they're well put together, they have so much potential that it's one of those games that I'm kind of, it's the one of the, besides them, and I missed it, but besides them and Buffalo Bills, those are the only 2 teams that I was really just iffy about the whole schedule because you never know what you're going to get with these Dolphins. But I have us winning.
And there he go talking about some Tua time. Tua time, huh, Jake?
You
All right.
want to say that? What, he losing his spot to a veteran? I mean,
Oh.
2 time he's supposed to show out, not get pulled and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, I got us finishing 2-2. So okay, that will wraps it up. Okay, I'm gonna go with how I'm gonna get my thoughts on the.
Wait. So we're sweeping the Panthers again? 3 years in a row, we gonna sweep them?
I think so.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we are.
Nah, I'm sleeping on Robbie.
Joe Brady.
Yeah, I'm sleeping on Robbie and DJ.
Joe
Didn't they add a
Brady.
receipt? Oh yeah, they added a boy, huh?
Joe Brady definitely could be a difference maker when it comes to him, always training with Drew Brees and things like that, and us not having them. He can definitely use that to his advantage, but I still see us pulling out the win, especially if the Panthers can't keep a healthy Christian McCaffrey or healthy anybody for that matter. Like I just don't see them beating us at all. Like I just think that I don't care how good they look with their grades in the draft. This Panthers team is really giving me the Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry. Oh, let's all go to the Cleveland Browns and not do anything.
Yeah, the receivers are nice, Jake. I will agree with that. The thing, I'm not saying I'm afraid of the Panthers. I just think they got smoke for us because I think we've been messing with them a little too much.
They probably got smoke, but the smoke is coming from the fire extinguisher that we giving their asses.
I just think they, I like all right, Sean, y'all been trolling us long enough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna stop playing with us, so they gonna try to put up a fight, man. I think they're gonna try to put up a fight.
I think everybody gonna put up a fight. I just think that this is gonna be one of the fights that we're gonna win twice.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Everybody gonna put up a fight because the Saints, no matter who it is, the Saints always playing around. So I'm just saying.
Not only that, we the team that everybody feel like if they beat us, we've gotten to that point in the NFL that we're the standard when it comes to NFL football. To the point where no matter what team beats us, if they beat us, that's pretty much like their Super Bowl. Like they get so excited when they beat us.
Right. What kind of question is she really? Huh? The gunslinger Donner. Come on, fam.
Shall I tell you what? One of them receivers get wide open for you.
Yeah, I mean that's what we really. No, I mean that's my make or break point for the season, man. Honestly, as far as the other positions, like I know, Trey left. I think we could still be able to perform solid at that position.
Hey man,
Deep tackle.
I really hope we get Quan Alexander. Like I just want him back. Like he fits this system so well, and he's gonna be affordable.
I'm mad you brought their name up because I want them back too. And I feel like for you to see a player like Quan Alexander last season, you should know we need that type of player on the field.
He was a game changer when he first stepped foot on the field with us. Like he changed the whole momentum of the game, and to the point where it was the reason, let's be honest, it was the reason why Thor left.
Mm-hmm. And so answer this. You see that speed, the playmaking ability. Why wouldn't you want to replicate that?
Because I think it's because with his Achilles and
no, I'm not necessarily saying just resign him back, but why wouldn't you get a player that's almost just like him? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You see how a well linebacker is supposed to look like. I'm just saying. I got another question, but I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna wait on that.
But yeah, hopefully he come back. But I mean, with them getting Warner in the second round, I think they got a vision for him. And if you bring in Quan in,
Oh, wait,
we
did
know
you wait?
he'll come back.
Wait. Did you just say vision? You said
Yeah,
vision, huh?
Sean always talking about vision for somebody.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, but he got selected that high, which that don't mean nothing. But they looking for him to at least be in the midst, possibly a starter.
That
Because
boy
who's going
Jake,
to be there unless they do get Quan and even at that he won't be ready for the start of the season.
boy
I
Jake
don't
know
believe.
Jake know he a troll. Like, don't pop that comment up. You know what comment. You don't pop it up, but you know what comment I'm talking about. And man, know he a troll. I got a question though. Did the Saints really trade Malcolm Brown and didn't get his replacement?
No, we got that 6th round pick.
No, did
We
they
got,
not find his replacement and traded this man?
no,
Elite run stopper. I'm just saying, man.
no.
That's a
But could it possibly be Payton Turner? The man played defensive tackle. He played
mm-hmm.
the three. He
Yeah.
played the three technique. His first 3 seasons at UH. And the last year is when he went out there to the defensive end.
We got a troll
So
in the
I
house, by
don't
the way.
know if they gonna put him inside. I don't know what the plan is. I just know we got 3 DNs on the roster. So is Davenport a sub boy now, or I don't know. I
Look,
need to see the draft over. Let it. We don't let it go. We just gotta. I mean, I brought that up.
I think
For the draft I mean the Quan situation.
the dog agrees. We should find a replacement for Malcolm Brown.
Okay, then we got Chris McCaffrey said, y'all ain't gonna do shit this season. Y'all back to the brown paper bags. Do.
Speaking
So
of
what are y'all
doo-doo,
gonna do? What is y'all gonna do, Christian McCaffrey? Like, I mean, make it make sense. Y'all basically wasn't they the bottom dwellers? Them or the Falcons, one of them. I don't forgot who came in
it was
last.
it was Atlanta. It was Atlanta. I think it was Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta had
But
picked 4 overall, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they was at the bottom half, trash in the whole league because they had the top 10 picks. So yeah, they was trash, and you got the audacity to get on here and make a comment, like make it make sense, Crystal McCaffrey.
I mean, look, if you want to talk about doo-doo, that's what Demar gonna make him do. Doo-doo. Gonna make him poop himself out the game, man.
All right, so y'all good on the schedule? My schedule, okay. I had us losing 1, 2,
Shit,
3.
don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got us losing 6 games, so 17. It'll be 10, 11, and 6. I got us going 11 and 6. And
Oh shit.
honestly, like I said, at the beginning, I don't know what to expect from the team. I do think Jameis is going to help, expand the offense. But when it comes down to it, we got to have, some corners that can cover. And then we do got to think about, is Sean going to be consistent, throughout the season? And we just hope and praying that, he's going to be consistent every game, to an extent, unless he's going up against a big dog. But that gotta be a question as well. So, just thinking about that kind of brings back memories, man. Memories that I don't want to think of no more.
Yikes.
That's starting to sweat now. So, okay. So, let's see. We're gonna take 2 calls, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We take
Shit,
2
call in,
calls.
Jake. I know you got a lot to say, Jake. Get in there.
So I'm about to put the link in the comment section. You guys just call and give us your thoughts on the schedule,
What the hell?
your prediction record.
I'm sorry if I'm cutting you off. See, man, what is this? Cornelius said this could be a return to form for Sean. What's that? What is that? What do you mean by that?
I mean, for us offensively, I can see
Yeah,
that because I mean, yeah,
yeah.
you got somebody that's not limited, at the quarterback. I'm talking about, for us on one. But we got us a call on the line. We got Byron, you saying, what's up with you, fam?
What's good, fam?
What's up with you?
Ain't nothing to it, fam. It's all good, bro. What's going on, Miss Carly? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Byron?
I'm doing good. Fantastic.
What do you think? So, what do you think the record is going to be for the Saints this upcoming season? There's
Uh,
17 games now.
yeah, I know it's 17. That's a good, but I can handle it though. Um, I would say, I mean, when I look at the schedule, I mean, it look okay though because I mean we faced some teams we faced last year, a couple years ago. Um, but I think that game one right there with Green Bay, I know they got issues going on with Aaron Rodgers. Um, they got problems and stuff like that, with the team and everything. He's not going to return back to Green Bay, so I think we could go ahead and put that game out in the dome at 325. Um, I just don't see the Green Bay Packers going to, do what they're going to do to come in and steal that game against us, though. So we're going to come out and win that game in the opening. It's going to be packing that dome. I'm so excited for that, though. On the Carolina game next, we swept to Carolina already. I'm not worried about Carolina. They got Sam Darnold. The offense probably gonna be a little different with him, but I think the issue with Carolina, they're not gonna be healthy because Chris McCaffrey dealing with a lot of injuries. The defense, they're gonna be saying that I think Carolina gonna be probably in a rebuild, or they might be a team they might not gonna handle with the Saints. But I got that win for that game. New England, we never won a game in New England before. That's been a long time. We didn't win it in Foxborough. So I'm looking for that game right there against Bill Belichick and the Patriots. And because Cam Newton, I don't see that he could do something. He's in a new offense with New England since he was with Carolina his long time in his career. So, but New England, I'm not too sure about that. I think they could come out and get that W on that one. The Giants, Daniel Jones, it's a toss up. You know what I'm saying? He got a little, he struggled the ball. Uh, he's played bad in the game. I know he got so much going on with him. So I don't know what's going on with Darren Jones and the Giants. So we can go ahead and get that W at home. Washington, yeah, they're a good solid team. They got a good defense. But the point is their quarterback. I know they got Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm not know about him, but we can go ahead and get that win. And then the bye week, that's perfect. Got an early bye week. I'm cool with that. Seattle, Monday night in Seattle. I know we faced Seattle before. That was a good game. We had them a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, I know it's a tough environment. We went in there and beat them, but I'm looking forward to beating them again. You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson. I know he been, running his life and everything because the offensive line looked terrible. You know what I'm saying? So we can take care of Russell Wilson, go in there and get that win right there. And then got Tom Brady at home in the dome, Halloween night, 3:25 p.m. We already swept them, we already beat them twice already. I'm looking forward to beating Tom Brady again. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Tom Brady gonna, do what they're gonna do. He did last year in the playoffs. But we can go ahead and take care of their business. And then we got the Dirty Birds, the Falcons, Matt Ryan, Julio, Kyle Pitts, Kevin Ridley. They got a good squad, we just gotta get in and hand out business with them, you know. But I think they would go ahead and get that win right there at home. And then what's after the Atlanta? Help me out, y'all. Who's after Atlanta?
You talking about the second Atlanta game?
Yeah, after Atlanta. What's after Atlanta?
I think it's not the Panthers, is it, CB? It should be the Panthers, right? That's a shame. We don't even know the schedule, man. That's crazy.
Oh, shit. You know what? Hold on. I can find
I
out
might
myself.
review that. The Falcons game was the last game of the season, and then after the first time we playing, we got the Titans.
Okay.
Okay, let me see.
So after we playing the second time,
Yeah, it's
that wraps the
Tennessee.
season
Yeah,
up.
I got it. It's Tennessee.
So,
Tennessee at Atlanta. So Tennessee, I know y'all was saying about Derrick Henry. You know, I don't see that Derrick Henry gonna do nothing. You know, I think we could take care of that running game. Tennessee's a different team now. You know, they don't have Jonah Smith or Corey Davis, so the Tennessee Titans gonna be different. But I think we can take care of Derrick Henry and stop the run and everything in the running game. Because I think they're not the same team that it was last 3 years ago. So Tennessee is gonna be something that we could do on that. And then we got Philadelphia, you know, with Jalen Hurts. You know, they got a new head coach over there with Philadelphia. We just gotta go ahead and handle our business with Philly. And then we got Buffalo on Thanksgiving. I know Buffalo's a good team. They signed Emmanuel Sanders. They got Stephon Diggs. They got Cole Beasley. They got a good tool over there in Buffalo. We just gotta go ahead and do what we gotta do with them. And then you got the Cowgirls. December the 2nd. And I know, like I said, you know, Dak Prescott, I know he's healthy. He's close to 100% for the season, close in it. But I did the Dallas, you know, they're going to have their hands full when they come to the Dome, 7:20 p.m. So we can take care of Dallas. The Jets, you know, I don't know about the Jets and everything. They in the rebuild. I ain't worried about the Jets. Then you got Tom Brady again. That's gonna be that's gonna be a sweep for Tom Brady. We're gonna sweep them twice. I don't think they're gonna be a split. Miami, that's gonna be a challenge. I heard Carly say Miami is a good team. You can't sleep on them. You know, they got good guys around on tour, and they got good players on that team. So we can handle. We just gotta go and take care of Miami here Monday night, 27th December, and then we got Carolina, and then we got close out against the Dirty Birds. So by the way, we could beat Carolina again, the Dirty Birds, sweep Tampa Bay twice, beat Carolina again, beat Landon again.
Hold on.
And
He got
so
us going
Hold on. We going
undefeated,
17-0. We
He
17
got
and
us
0.
going undefeated.
I'm going undefeated. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Undefeated.
shit.
Because the reason why I'm saying this though, because I say we faced these teams before. And I say the only game that we never played before was let me see. The only team we never beat is Green Bay. But I'm saying the issue with Green Bay because Aaron Rodgers, he's not going to be in Green Bay. He's been saying for the past couple of weeks, in the last 3 months to the draft, that he's not going to return to the team. So they got a toss-up going on in Lambeau. We don't know who's going to be the quarterback. I think it's going to be Jordan Love, or they signed the quarterback Blake Bortles, because I don't see Aaron Rodgers going to come in week 1 and play in the Superdome in our home. So I think Green Bay is going to be an issue for them. And I think it's going to be 17-0. I say 17-0. Sweet in the schedule. 17-0 right there. That's my prediction right there. 17-0.
The man has spoken.
All right, Byron. Well, thank you for calling in. We appreciate you and your opinion. And with that 17-0, you put us on the pedestal, baby. Let me tell you something. If we lose one game, I'm gonna find you where you at, and I'm gonna ask you about this very moment where you had us going undefeated. So don't go in the hiding, because baby, I'm coming and I'm gonna look for you as soon as we lose.
Hey, I'm not gonna go to where Carter Yard. I'm speaking my word. I'm saying we're gonna be undefeated. I'm telling you how it is. We face these teams. I know these teams and everything so dearly. These teams not gonna do a damn thing when the Saints gonna do everything do this year in 2021. We're gonna run this thing. We're gonna run the table. We're gonna take it all the way because James gonna be a bright quarterback in the New Orleans Saints. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna take over this damn game, and James Green is gonna bright this thing on the turf. James gonna have a good year in 2020 with the black and gold. Let's turn up. Let's get it. The season's gonna be right around the corner. Let's get it popping. Who that for life? And I'll holler at you on the flip side.
Who that?
Who that for life, baby?
That's the moment where we drop the mic. If we had a mic, we just hand it out and we just drop it.
Well, goddamn. I would like to see Jerry top that one, man.
And just drop it off.
Okay. Well, our last call of the night He is the OG Saints fan, Mr. Jerry Poor. Big dog.
Mm.
What they do,
What's
fam?
going on? What's going on, CBWD, Miss Carly?
What's up with you, Jared?
Man, I can't top. With Byron on this one, man. I'm whew, had us going undefeated. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. I mean, we're gonna have a season, but us going undefeated, like the guy said on the Liberty Mutual commercial, I don't see it. I just don't.
Okay,
But
Jared. So
after looking at
let me ask you
the
this,
schedule,
Jerry.
go ahead.
How do you feel about them adding an extra game to the seasons and not giving them an extra bye week? Because we have a bye week in week 6, and that is pretty early to have about 10 games back to back to back to back to back without resting their body. Then if they possibly make it to the playoffs and don't get the number 1 seed and don't have a bye week, have to play constantly again. So how do you feel about them not giving the players an extra bye week since they added on an extra game?
Well, Carly, I'm gonna touch on that right there, but it would have been better. I like it. It's okay, but if you want to do a 17 game schedule, from my perspective, if you want to do week 1 to 8, that's like the first 8 games right there, and then the bye week would be like in week 9,
I
and
agree.
after coming out the bye week, you got weeks 10 through 18.
I
So
agree.
that's your 8 final games right there. From my perspective,
No,
that
I,
would
I
have worked
totally
out
agree.
okay.
I feel like if you was only going to give them one bye week, you shouldn't give them a bye week no week before week 8.
Something like that. But like I said, if it was me, my bye week would be like in like half like in the middle.
I
So
agree.
that way we won't have any confusions coming out the bye week, going into like week 10 all the way to 18 before postseason start. I mean that's just my perspective. But I'm okay with the week 6 bye week. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so what's your prediction on the score on the record? How do you think we're going to end this regular season? What's your
17-0.
One thing for sure, it definitely ain't gonna be undefeated like Byron predicted. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna go between 15-2 or 14-3 or 13-4 or 12-5 or 11-6
Oh,
if
we
possible.
can't, baby. You can't do all that.
You're only one,
But no,
Jared.
no,
You can't do all that.
look, look. As long as it's a winning season, I'm okay with that.
We
I
all
I
okay
I,
with that. But
I
what's
want
your
to see a
prediction?
season. I'll take that.
We know you will. You ain't got no choice. We can't change what they do. But what's your prediction?
My overall prediction,
Yes, sir.
I just go 13-4 just for now. Just for
Oh,
now.
we'll take it.
hmm And Miss Carla, I do dig that red uh WDN Chatline shirt. You rocking that shirt tonight.
Oh,
I
thank
saw it.
you. Thank you so
I,
much.
I said you're welcome. You rocking it.
I appreciate that.
But not a
Styling and
problem.
pro
Not a problem.
styling and profiling like Ric Flair.
Woo! But CBWD, I got to give you my reaction from what happened to me a couple of weeks ago. Now, now, I understand that the draft was 2 weeks ago, and I'm okay with the picks we got. I'm okay with the picks we got, but and I'd say we did need a defensive end because I mean look what we just lost. I mean you mean Trey Hendrickson going to Cincinnati. Sheldon Rankins and Justin Harder going up to the Jets, and Malcolm Brown going to the Jaguars by trade. So I like the defensive end pickup we got to go along with that defensive line, along with Cam Jordan and David Ayamata and whoever else in that category. I like that, and I like the Pete and Paulson Adebo pick on Friday. But what shocked me on Saturday when we got Ian Book from Notre Dame, I said, wait a minute, that's a good pick right there. Because somebody was saying that Ian Book could be the future of this team because Lord knows it is not going to be Taysom Hill. We already talked about that so many times because he is not going to be the starting quarterback of this team. That's why I say I'm going with Team Jameis, and I'm gonna just leave. And I'm gonna leave it, print it, and pin it right there.
Mm.
I have to because if you go because I was hearing somebody say if we have a season with Taysom Hill as our starting quarterback, the prediction I just gave you is gonna be in reverse because it's gonna be a complete massacre. That's why I'm leading on Team Jameis to start officially as the starting quarterback of the New Orleans Saints, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I
Well,
agree with you.
we gonna
How
go with
about I didn't say undefeated now? And that was your prediction. But he did touch up on one point because everybody knows who runs the NFC South. Everybody knows that.
Mm.
That's why I'm gonna say this from me. I'm gonna say fuck the Falcons,
oh God.
fuck the punk ass, and fuck the Buccaneers. And I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Amen.
We gonna do just like we did last year. We're gonna sweep them. I don't care what they do.
Woo, damn. The dog agrees, Jerry.
Yeah, that's right. Hur, hur.
All
That's
right,
right.
Jerry, man. We appreciate you for calling.
Anytime. But also, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Who that to everybody out there. Hope everybody is doing well. Y'all know, y'all make this thing where it is today. Well, I mean, without me, we would not be in this position talking New Orleans Saints if it wasn't for the entire Who That Nation, all the Saints fans out there. I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all my MVPs every day. I say it all the time. Y'all the greatest. Y'all the strongest force on the face of this earth. And I thank God for each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all.
And we appreciate you, Jerry, man. You make this so much fun to do, bro.
Oh man, I love it, man. I love talking New Orleans Saints with y'all. I love it.
All right, Jerry. But you have a good night, fam.
All right, y'all too. Y'all have a good weekend. And who that for life?
Who that?
All right. Just read these few comments. Cornelius said, I say 10-7. Okay. John Thompson said 12-5. Okay. And then Cornelius said, damn, we're going 4-12 with Tanks.
No. 4-13.
Oh, yeah, 4-13. And then John Thompson said, yep, that Reds look amazing. I want to buy 2 black. All right, fam. Well, the link is in the description on this page, and it's also available on the Twitter page and the Facebook page. So y'all be sure to go check that out. Carly, you want to say anything with the store?
Yes, y'all, we are almost sold out, and I just want to say thank you to the entire Who That Nation, and you know what? And a handful of Falcon fans who have been buying our candy like crazy. So, y'all, we almost sold out. So, if y'all have not already gotten your shirts or your candy, click the link or the link in our bio on our Twitter pages and support the podcast. Thank y'all for everything that y'all done. Y'all know, just like Jerry said, we couldn't do this without y'all. So we appreciate every single thing that you guys do for us by listening, purchasing our merch. Thank y'all so much, and we love y'all.
All right. Yeah, so shout out to everybody that tuned in. I see we had some new listeners in the building, so shout out to you all. And once again, you guys make the show go. And we're getting closer and closer to football, so it's time to get excited. I'm just ready. I'm glad the fans is back. As far as a game, I'm not sure. I think the Miami Dolphins, but no, that's around Christmas. I'm not sure what game I'm gonna go to yet, but I will definitely be in the Superdome. Try to get 2 games in, but let's tear the Superdome down. So go ahead, go get your tickets, start planning. And let's get ready for the fall. Far as content for the page, on my end, I'm gonna continue the film room segment. So you guys be on the lookout for that. I know I said that last show, some things came up, but yes, the film room segments will continue. It will be continuing. We'll move forward with that. It's gonna be very fun to watch, fun and entertaining. So you guys be on the lookout for that content coming out. It won't be a live show. This is just private, non-live content. So you guys click the notifications. Be on the lookout for it. WD, you have anything?
Yeah, man. As far as content from me, I have a video coming out. Y'all should know if y'all been listening. But man, this tribute been kicking my ass. I am working on Drew Brees tribute. I'm trying to get that out before June. I want it to be, if not the best, best video I've ever created. I know that's going to be hard, but I'm gonna try to get that out before June. And yeah, man, I just want to say shout out to the people in the chat, man. Shout out to the callers, man. It's been a fun show. I like to laugh, so I like to joke around. So, but this was fun, And I ain't all smiles with the Saints right now, but y'all really do make it, man. Y'all make it fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see that a lot of people are optimistic. Yeah, hopefully that rubs up on me. So yeah, that's about it. I do want to say, please give this page give the page a like thumbs up. Let us know that we are doing a good job here. Motivation is everything.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications where the bell is at so you guys do not miss a video from us. And it's always who that.
For life.
We see you guys. We will see you guys sometime next week, so stay tuned. This is the WDN Chatline podcast, and we are out. Who that?
Who that?
For life.